It seems like Ciara and Russell Wilson responded to Future's diss track. Also, Jay-Z's former business partner Damon Dash confirms that one of the huge reasons behind their fallout is because of the late singer Aaliyah. To find out more, stay tuned and watch this video. Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. It seems like Russell Wilson responded to Future's diss against him in his song with Quavo called Turn Your Click Up. Now, I did a video about this, and in the song, Future said, "I got it out the field, F Russell." So Future came at Russell unprovoked, and I kind of broke down the real reason why. Future is still hurt at the fact that Russell came in and is now raising his son, and also he's hurt that Russell married the love of his life, Ciara. So Future's ego is hurt, and obviously he's taking out that hurt and anger on him. Now, what Russell did was a little humorous to me because he didn't have to say much. All he had to do was post a clip and a picture of him with Future's son, Little Future. And in his caption, he said, "Best part of the day, hashtag dad life." I mean, this was just a classic clapback, and you can see Ciara in the comments rooting him on. She also posted a couple of pictures of Russell and Future together and said, "Love this fan-made photo, so sweet, time flies." Ciara knows exactly what she was doing when she reposted that, but I was especially tickled by Russell's response. Future's talking about he got it out the field and F Russell. Well, guess what? Russell took his son to a football field. Let that sink in. Let that sizzle because I know it burns. And obviously, Russell's not doing this just to be petty. I mean, he posts his children all the time and he talks about dad life. You know, this is a lifestyle for him. He's not just putting on for the gram. He's actually involved in his children's lives. And even though Little Future is not biologically his, he has been in Future's life since he was a baby. So he is a father figure to Little Future. He's more of a father figure to Little Future than the rapper Future is, because he's actually present and he's around this child, helping Ciara raise him. Future can't be present like that for any of his children. He has way too many children with too many different women, for one. So he doesn't even have enough time to divide all of his attention to his children. And not only that, he has been accused of being a deadbeat to some of his children. So he can't really get mad at somebody like Russell for being involved in his son's life. If he's not there to help raise him, he should honestly be quiet. If anything, he should be thankful that another man is providing and loving and guiding his son. He should be thankful for that. But no, his ego won't allow him to be okay with that. And I think that's just ridiculous. Bitter baby daddies and bitter baby mamas are a headache, I tell you. Now, before I move on to the next topic, I want to thank Temu for sponsoring this video. Take a look at this viral tumbler. Its original price is $40, but today it can be bought for only 71 cents. Now that sounds too good to be true, but it's not. This high quality, versatile item has been purchased over 100,000 times with a 4.8 star review. How can you beat that? To check out the viral 71-cent tumbler, click the link in the description below. If you haven't heard of Temu yet, you are definitely going to. Temu is an online marketplace that offers the most competitively priced products in categories from fashion to jewelry to home decor and much more. Temu is seeing massive success at the moment. The Temu app is available for Android and iOS and is currently the #1 free app on the App Store. Go and download the Temu app now, register your account, and save instantly. New users get first purchase discounts, exclusive prices, and more. The Temu app also has app games which you can play to win free gifts. There are so many benefits to shopping on Temu. Once you start browsing the Temu catalog, you will discover an incredibly wide selection of very affordable, high quality items. Not to mention, shipping is free and returns are free up to 90 days. To enjoy 50% off of your first order, use the promo code DKF3697 or click the appropriate link in the description box. With Temu, you have access to your favorite products at the most competitive prices, all at your fingertips. So what are you waiting for? Get the Temu app and start saving. Now back to the video. Jay-Z's former business partner Damon Dash confirmed that Jay-Z was bitter when he took Aaliyah from him, and this could have led to their fallout. Now, just to give a backstory for those who don't know, Jay-Z and Dame Dash started an independent label called Rockefeller, and it was wildly successful in the early 2000s. But Jay-Z and Dame fell apart due to a lot of conflict within their business, and also there was a battle of egos. They didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things. You know, Jay-Z had his own business aspirations and Dame wanted to do things his own way. And also there were people on the outside that were really trying to put a wedge between them. And ultimately, when Jay-Z took his stake and sold it to Def Jam, Rockefeller pretty much ended for good. And to this day, Dame is still bitter towards Jay-Z because he felt like Jay-Z betrayed him and sold out for money. But also another big part of the reason why Dame and Jay had issues is because they both were competing over some of the same women. And one of the women they were competing over was Aaliyah.
The thing about Aaliyah was like every time I saw her, she looked different. So she had different looks every time. And I was like, who the fuck is that? And I realized it was Aaliyah. And then I just threw my A game. And then, you know, I guess Jay was trying to get at her as well. And I didn't know. And then it got brought up, and I was like, "Fuck both of y'all," but it never worked out for them, and we were both like trying to get at her. I like kind of eased up, but then we ran into each other. It's a long story.
So you and Jay was both getting at Aaliyah. Obviously, everybody was getting at Aaliyah, bro. Right.
She was like, you know, she'll go to dinner with a nigga, but she wasn't going to just be smashing. So that was like the big deal, like who could get with Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
We all put like.
Was he bitter?
Obviously. Yeah, he felt the way.
The true reason of Rockefeller's breakup.
But everybody knows that shit. Like we were both. I
heard it, but I didn't.
Yeah, but what they be trying to act like he was like really fucking with. Nah, he was sending flowers and doing all this shit. That nigga, he was courting her. So we were both going hard. And we ended up in the same house, 4th of July. So we were, for some reason, this day.
Wait a minute, you, Jay, and Aaliyah ended up in the same house?
Yeah.
That's funny.
So it was like one day it might lean toward him and then it would lean toward me. But I was just on fire that week. Like I was just, everything I was saying was funny. You know what I'm saying? It was like, and I remember coming downstairs, like, you know, it happened. He was like, I said, you know, this is going to be hard for me. Because his friends were laughing at him and shit.
So Damon Dash and Jay-Z were competing over Aaliyah. And I know a lot of people don't really care to hear stories like this because, for one, Aaliyah has passed on. And also it is a bit uncomfortable to hear Dame say all of these guys were talking about who's going to get with Aaliyah next. I mean, Aaliyah was a lot younger than these guys, so it is uncomfortable to hear. But she was of age when she was dating Jay-Z and Dame, and she dated around here and there, but she wasn't in the streets like that. She wasn't really sleeping with these guys. Whoever showed interest in her had to prove themselves to her. And just like she said in her song Loose Rap, too many times you guys would come step to me. I guess you call yourself booking me. Now, do I look easy? It ain't easy. So the guys had to work for her affection. She just wasn't going to fall for any guy who showed her some attention. They had to be consistent, and Jay-Z worked hard to get Aaliyah's affection. However, it was rumored that Jay-Z didn't want to go public with Aaliyah for whatever reason. I think he was trying to kind of maintain his player image, so he didn't want to be locked down in a relationship just yet. But I do think Jay-Z liked Aaliyah, and he also was trying to get at some other R&B girls too. We already know that he pursued Beyonce, and he even was talking to Brandy at one point. So he was out here looking around, but I think he really initially liked Aaliyah first. But Aaliyah wasn't going to wait around for him to publicly claim her. She had options. She had a lot of options, and Damon Dash was one of the men who was working hard for her affections as well. So he did end up taking Aaliyah away from Jay-Z. So I do think a big reason why Dame and Jay-Z fell out is because they both were competing over the same girl. And they both were feeling Aaliyah. And also it was rumored that Dame tried to push up on Beyonce behind Jay-Z's back. So it's just messy. And I do think Jay-Z is justified in feeling bitter towards Dame because he was literally trying to go behind his back and pursue the women he had feelings for. That's kind of wrong. And I know this is old tea. I wish they would kind of let Aaliyah rest in peace, but it's an interesting story nonetheless. Anyway, tell what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.